fiscal decentralization architecture in Pakistan is faced with several critical issues which hinders an effective public service delivery at national and subnational level. Former Finance Minister Dr. Hafeez A Pasha calls upon the country's political leadership to show maturity and wisdom to build consensus around forthcoming National Finance Commission Award. Pakistan has to move now on the path of human development, where we are ranked miserably poor in the region, he adds.
There is already a wonderful base that we can build on, and that is the 18th Amendment and the 7th NFC Award. The political parties showed remarkable maturity in arriving at consensus on some very fundamental measures to strengthen the Federation of Pakistan. Inshallah, when the 9th NFC meets, and if the same spirit is preserved, we hope that we will move forward and not backward.
Renowned economist Dr. Kaisar Bengali says the real culprit behind the fiscal imbalances at federal level is the defense and debt burden. He stresses the need to correct the federal fiscal imbalances through curtailing ministries such as Ministry of National Heritage, Ministry of Climate Change, and reducing the number of divisions. The current tax regime is very regressive, where the poor pay 88% indirect taxes and the rich pay 12% direct taxes. He says the forthcoming NFC award can play a crucial role in correcting tax regime.
If the 8th NFC continues to deal with the sharing of resources between different constituent units, they will remain in a deadlock. My view is that the NFC must now move towards making the system fair.
The major challenge in practicing fiscal decentralization is the lack of strong democratic institutions, wherein different levels of governments build consensus and find mutually agreeable solutions. In federal democracies like Pakistan, there is a need to strengthen the local governments to mobilize revenues.
My suggestion is tax these immobile tax bases like houses more, and use this money to spend it locally to everyone, for example in education, because you have a young population here, and these young population need skills, education and education again.
There is less efforts from the subnational governments also to raise revenue. So there is too much centralization also for the revenue collection responsibilities, which makes revenue sharing, revenue generation a bit of a difficult issue. If subnational governments are responsible in collecting revenue, and if there are proper democratic institutions to discuss how they could be institutionalized, would be very nice for both countries.
To achieve fiscal decentralization and improve tax collection, local governments and authorities should have given autonomy to collect taxes at the local level. Besides, they are given authority as well to spend more on improved public service delivery. With camera team, this is Taimur Hassan reporting for SDTV, Islamabad.